Kahawitha McComber de Waxanazare, Zadi and Warden not de Wagosariagu, Wakata Huni Niwiki Roda, KSS Gadewayasta, Kahnawake Genagardi, Aska Yawari Zikahyadu Kawi. Negi de Yoyox with Rories on a Jared Z a de Wayotone, Eo Guana Asua Danu on a Jared Z or Yuana, Yansa de Wada Sudara.
I wasn't gardening for a long time. I only got back into it and the whole Highway 30 stuff was going on. A few friends and I, we had sat around and we had talked about shit that was going on. There was a fight over, first it was who was going to get the land, Chattagee, town. And they were throwing out all different kind of ideas like what does an Ungwehue economy look like? Mm-hmm. And then somebody said, what about a community garden? Went out and started doing it.
First garden that I've ever had was when my daughter, she wasn't even a year old. We were living in a small house in the village and I grew pole beans and potatoes and different kind of vegetables in the yard. I like it because I don't know, I guess maybe because my grandparents had a lot of influence on me. My grandmother did a lot of canning and they preserved food like the potatoes and the carrots and the onions and garlic. I harvest my own food and I can and I dry and I freeze my food. I was harvesting my potatoes and the first time I've ever seen a salamander. I made her running on the porch.
What we've been doing at the garden, at the community, the first year we had way too much corn. So we invited all the schools to come out and all the students got to take on their own corn. Anything that comes out of the garden, we give back to the community, a big chunk of it. We've been giving back to the Elders Lodge, the hospital, independent living center. Anybody that goes out there to help, they get to take what they need for themselves and their family. And then afterwards, whatever we have left, we usually sell it. At the garden, we're finding out that the ground has to be really, really broken up. If it's chunks, you're gonna have a hard time growing in there. I've also found that plants have been growing better in different parts of the garden. There's some areas of the garden where it's lower, and it gets really wet and it pools with water and you're not going to get much that grows there. You can't just plant anywhere.
To be self-sufficient, to know that what you're putting in your soil, that you're getting quality food, you're putting the fertilizers that you use, you have control over it.
Whenever we have any kind of assemblies of any kind, we usually gather around our food. And there's nothing healthier for us than eating our own traditional foods. Introduce our traditional foods as a staple of our everyday diets. I think it's going to go a long way in the health back up in our people. Hopefully, maybe decreasing the amount of cancers and other sicknesses that we have. Very important.
Yawadzi was Guadalajara.